Hello guys, in this video I'm going to break down a quick sales analytical solution that we recently implemented for one of our clients that generated way over 8.2 million and as we speak way over 10 million right now in pure cash collected for their organizations, not just in sales department like this video is solely focused on, but also all across their business like product, customer success, revenue, marketing, and so on and so forth. And I'm going to break down each metric, each feature, what business value it provides, why is it in there, what questions and answers it gives you, and how it can be beneficial also for your organization to reach such a high ROI with a quite simple solution, because as we speak now the solution is quite more advanced because they've been scaling so hard with data and their data maturity also increased with that, so they're able to create even bigger competitive advantage because they've been utilizing data in more effective manner. Right now in this we have call schedule, show rates, close rates, PIF rate, growth rate, commissions. All of this data, before I go into it, is the test demo data. It's not full live data because we cannot show it just because it's private sake for and prohibited to showcase live data for anyone of our clients, right? Now, in the top line, we have call schedules and then top priority metrics that we discussed and going through our framework, custom framework that we use here, the Select Data Strategy Framework and Actionable Insight Framework, to utilize the key priority metrics that are meant for every executive in sales department, sales manager, VP of sales, and even sales rep. So they're able to use this in a day-to-day basis, right? And we uncovered these basically 6 metrics that are the top priority for every single one of them, and that's why we inputted them in the top line, right? Also, the end user for this solution is the sales executive, VP of sales, sales manager. There are multiple ones, of course, and of course the sales reps sometimes at that specific stage that we work with, they've been using this solution. Of course, right now every single one of them has a particular view. They can use it themselves because it's way more advanced, as I said. And also they have like a comparison. They can see what is their current progress of them versus their monthly goal. They're able to see that if they are improving or they are decreasing. That makes sure that they are able to answer the question, are we doing good or doing bad? How bad or good are we doing? Are we on track? And are we on track on our monthly goals, yearly goals, however you want it to be set? Of course, they can set this manually or and we put it inside the custom analytical solution, so they're able to compare and see their constant progress every single time they open that solution. Like this, like in this example, they're able to see that, let's say, show rate is 57% better versus their monthly goal, which basically means that the monthly goal was around 50% of the show rate. Of course, as I said at the start, the data is demo data because I cannot show you the live data for sake of the client privacy. They have their close rates. They're also able to see that they have like show rates, and they're able to see the data next to it in a different format. Let's say show rate was 92 and the live calls is 3.5k, right? They're able to see the close rates, 2.2k, PIF rate. aka PIF rate basically means how many of them actually paid in full, meaning how many of them actually went on a sales call and paid the whole package that they sold, not just like deposit or part-time payment, partial payment. They paid actually the full package, right? Which is quite big thing in their specific sales process, so they're able to determine how good sales rep is overall, right? Of course, in a different segment like enterprise or mid-market, this is a bit a different story. Growth rate, they're able to see their growth rate, as you can see here, versus their monthly goal. They are a bit minus 9%, meaning they're 9% off their current goal, which they need to, of course, increase it. Whenever they see red above, they're able to understand that they need to improve, and that specific KPI is in the red, which is basically the bottleneck. And also they're able to see the commissions generated by overall from the whole sales team. Down below in the left corner, they're able to see the revenue and the cash collected. Revenue is basically the total contracted amount, and of course the cash collected amount, how much cash they actually got in the bank, aka through Stripe, through their payment processors. Every single data source is connected automatically, and the data is automatically fetched inside of the analytical solution. We have backend basically done in an orchestration manner, meaning that every single thing is automated and notified if anything goes wrong, and basically works on the repeat. They're able to visualize the data. The golden ones, of course, that's their brand colors, which increases their adoption. They have cash collected in the white color, so they're able to see what's the cash collected and what's the revenue, okay, total contracted amount from their sales team. On the right side, they have their leaderboard. You're able to see the leaderboard, live calls, how many live calls that a specific sales rep had, one cash collected, and of course revenue. They have commission as well, so every single sales reps can see who is on the top of the leaderboard, so they're able to automatically improve and increase their productivity. And that's not just good for sales reps to see, but also for sales managers to see who has to improve, and just more training, or who has more training, who needs more training, or who is the best sales rep, right? And they're also able to click like this, and automatically it's gonna switch from descending to ascending, and so on, right? Down below they have their end of the call reports, which basically means that after each call is taken, of course, is data from their CRM and of course their calendars. They're automatically able to see what's the outcome of this call, right? They're able to see who the closer was, their source, okay, is it organic, this is mainly used for to also determine the close percentage, because organic would be the higher close rate. Okay, if the call is from the organic, that is quite would assume that the sales rep should have higher close rates with that specific lead. They're able to see the outcome. Is it close one? Is it pending payment, deposit, no-show? So you can see here the no-show is color red, because that's the biggest problem they wanted to improve. Pending payment, reschedule. They're able to see cash collected if they collected that amount on the call. Okay, the customer actually paid. If it's a lower ticket product, of course, or a coaching product, or whatever you're selling, it doesn't really matter, right? Either that's like a SaaS product or service, it really doesn't matter. Revenue, and of course the commission they generated for that specific sales rep, which automatically motivates them even more, and they're able just to see and improve, because we want to create a competitive environment in the sales team. And of course notes, they're able to see that notes, if something goes wrong, the sales rep automatically can see that and automatically alert somebody if something goes wrong, right? It's a very simple dashboard, I would say. Right now it's very more advanced. They're able to see also the closers, like they can pick one, whatever it is, and just see their specific KPI, right? And then they can just click this and see for the whole team. They're also able to pick a date range, however it's suited to them, and they can see that. It's very simple, but it generates very high ROI at that specific stage of the company, of course. As you grow with the company, your data has to adapt, because if it doesn't, it's simply not going to work for you. It's going to work against you, right? And this is quite simple solution. This is built on Looker Studio, even though we prioritize building on Power BI or Tableau, but it really doesn't matter. It really depends on your custom goals and needs and priorities. But as you can see here are some of the testimonials that we've also done. As you can see here, one of our dashboard has populated $8 million in sales. You're able to see that. And here are some of the solutions I get burn testimonials from our clients. Of course, you can scroll this till beyond, and so on. Now, of course, on other more advanced solutions that we have right now, have way more advanced features like this ones. Of course, is a leaderboard, medium response time. Now, what I wanted to showcase you this example below. This end of the call reports, it also pings them in Slack. They're able to automatically see at the end of each day, and of course throughout the day, if any KPI goes wrong or beyond the certain threshold, they're able to get notified, and at the end of each day, they're able to get the end of the report on their email, and of course under Slack, aka their executives, VP of Sales, CRO, and Sales Manager. They're able to see just throughout what happened to that specific day, the objections, the leaderboard, and of course link to that specific dashboard right now, as they have. Of course, that solution is built in Power BI or so, but right now the one that I'm showing you right now is built on Looker. Now, this is basically it. And if you don't want to go through hassle of building a custom sales analytical solution or any custom sales analytical solution, dashboard, AI, for your organization throughout your whole company, and become a data-driven company by turning your raw data into actionable insights, you can book a call with our exploration team, and we will be glad to help you. See you in the next video.